want make a ginger, give me key, kokoro.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tawa, and on this channel I share skincare tips, product recommendations, and pretty much everything related to skincare that can help you improve and get your best skin possible. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my favorite foundations. Foundations that are that feels a lot more like skin. Like when you use it, it doesn't really feel like you're wearing foundation. It just blends into your skin. And because I love skincare and I love makeup, so I figured, you know what, it'll be a great idea to share my current favorite foundations with you guys. Because if you're practicing skincare on the highest level, you want to make sure your makeup is friendly, is skincare friendly, and is not causing any destruction to the good work you're doing with your skincare. So I figured, you know what, this would be a great thing to share with you guys. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, then definitely stick around and watch this video till the end. The thing is, most foundation tend to be formulated with heavier oils. And these heavy oils, most of the time, they can be comedogenic. Comedogenic oils are oils that cause congestion on your skin, and when your skin is congested, you begin to break out. Also, most foundations also tend to be formulated with high amount of drying alcohol, especially the long wear matte foundation. And what this does to your skin is it dries out, it sucks out the hydration in your skin. And when your skin is dehydrated or dry, it can speed up the signs of aging, which nobody wants to age faster than they really should, or nobody wants to look older, or you get what I'm trying to say. So the foundations I'm going to be talking about in this video are hydrating. They're not heavy on the skin, they're skin-like. So the idea of this foundation is when you have them on, it reveals it covers your skin's imperfection without looking heavy. So these foundations tend to cover stuffs like this on the face without necessarily feeling heavy or looking cakey on the skin. So also I wanted to say, if the foundation you're currently using is not on this list, this is not to say your foundation isn't good or not good enough. This is just my current favorite. I'm not trying to take away from any foundation you have that isn't on my list. It's just what I currently like. Just needed to put that out there. So in no particular order, the first foundation I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the Forever Skin Glow by Dior. And I found out about this foundation from a good friend, Camilla. She told me, oh, if you're so crazy about skincare, then you're gonna like this foundation. And that was earlier this year. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And then I went and look out for it. It was $52. I'm like, $52? I'm used to buying foundation in the 20s or 30s. I even use drugstore foundation, so why would I invest $52 in a foundation? But I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a trial. And I went ahead to purchase the foundation, and honestly, this is the foundation I use most of the time because it feels it gives you a glowy finish. And if you're following me on Instagram at Tower Good Skin, you know that I'm all about the glow. So when I heard about this foundation, and I know that it does give that glowy finish that I love, I was eager to really try it out. Now I understand that a lot of beauty products will have to use alcohol as a preservative agent in their products because alcohol does help with kicking out the bacteria. And if you're going to use a foundation for 6 to 12 months, it will need some type of ingredient that is keeping it clean and safe for you to use. So I'm not anti-alcohol in makeup products. It is lightweight. It does give you a medium coverage. It doesn't give a full coverage. So if you're looking to cover a lot of blemishes, you may need to use a concealer together with this. But when I use this, I really don't need a concealer most of the time. It does give me a satisfactory coverage. It retails for $52. I got it on Sephora. I've had this since February and I'm not even halfway. So it's one of those foundations that really lasts long, because a little goes a long way. So the next foundation on my list is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. This is a pretty new brand, and what really got me sold on this foundation is the formulation. It has a formulation of a serum like skincare product like formulation, so it is very hydrating, very lightweight. It doesn't actually have that thick creamy feel of a foundation. It is more of a watery formulation, but not, you know, super dripping type of watery. This foundation retails for $29. Yeah, it has a very natural finish to it, and if you see what it looks like on my face, you can tell that, you know, it just blends into the skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a foundation. It is not heavy. It is a medium coverage, but you can build it up to a more fuller coverage if you want. And another thing I love about this is it's a lot more affordable. I mean, at $29. And I also like the way it applies. You know, you don't need to, because when you pump out your foundation, you can waste it, because if you have too much, then you can't really get it back in. And so I really like the fact that this is in a stick form. You can just put it around. It helps you control how much you use. And yeah, I really like the packaging. I like the texture, the feel of this foundation. The only con for this foundation is the shade, the color. I couldn't find my exact color in this foundation, but other than that, this is a really nice one. In price, I think $29 is a pretty fair price for a product with the rich formulation that this foundation has. So yeah, the next foundation on my favorite foundation list is this. It's called the Stella Limitless foundation, and this foundation, I think I got it on Sephora, but it's no longer on Sephora, because I looked it up right before I started recording this video. When I bought it, it was on Sephora, and I got it for $24. This foundation has a luminous dewy finish. It is very lightweight. It is fragrance free. That was what really got me sold on this. If you're following me on Instagram, or if you watch my last 2 or 3 videos, you see where I really, you know, raved and talked about having, you know, a fragrance free skincare routine. I'll look for where it's currently sold, and I'll definitely leave a link in the description box for you guys if you like this foundation. The best part of this foundation is that it is fragrance free. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, this is for you, because you can be sure that, you know, your skin will not react to using this foundation. The best thing about this foundation is, you know, it's a really clean formulation, and you know, that's not very common these days. So when you do find a product that is that clean, you want to jump on it. And for $24, I think it's pretty okay. And yeah, this is in a pump. So yeah, this is in a pump form, not too bad. And yeah, and it's a plastic too. So yeah, the last foundation in my current favorite foundation list is the L'Oreal True Match, and this is a drugstore brand. So if you're into drugstore foundation, or you don't just like to spend a lot on foundation, and this is amazing for you. This is, you know, about 1 or 2 shades lighter than my real complexion, and I just got this classic tan because I couldn't find my shade, and I needed to have my shade to be able to film this video for you guys. So I went with what was available, and it worked pretty okay. As you can see, it's slightly brighter than my skin, but it's not too bad. And yeah, so the L'Oreal True Match is really nice because, again, it is skin-like, it is lightweight, it is liquidy. Like, it is not a cream foundation, it is not heavy in any way, it is non-comedogenic, it doesn't have alcohol in it. I don't know what preservative they use, but when I looked up the ingredient, it didn't have alcohol. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you got any value from this video, please share with your loved ones. Give it a like, leave me a comment, and if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please join the family, subscribe and support my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.